So welcome to this evening's class or this afternoon's class, depending on where you are. Um, so the theme of this class is inspired from my, as I was saying, interesting holidays where I was back on crutches, and traveling with crutches is not so easy, especially through airports. And then during my holidays, I got COVID as well. So there was this struggle physically with pain in my foot, crutches, COVID, and then sitting down to meditate during the retreat. I just turned, or the sensation of, wow, like my body is doing its best. There was just this poor body, here with crutches, with broken, with COVID, and yet everything. It's okay that you're late. Welcome. Everything that it wants to do is it just wants to be alive. It wants to be healthy. It wants to be well. And this made me fall in love with my body that much more, of like, bless you, body. So that's the theme of this evening's class, or today's class, is bless you, body. I love you, body. Let me take care of you, body. Let me just honor this fragile and yet resilient entity that you are, body. So that's what we will be doing. And to begin, we'll come to sit. I'll come back. Here, my mat. Nothing special needed for a class. We'll be doing lots of joint rotation, holding the postures 2 to 3 minutes. This tender love bath for our body is the plan. All right, and Beat is also joining. So welcome all that are here. Welcome all that are joining. Let's offer our bodies love. So coming into your meditation position, sitting or lying. If you're sitting, let the pelvis tilt slightly forward. The legs be heavy, relaxed. And let your spine lengthen up, shoulders relaxed. Back the neck long, throat, jaw, eyes all soft. And invite yourself to really land in your body. And landing in it with wonder. Tuning into how your body's doing its best with what it's got. And then feeling into, what's its flavor right now? Is it strong and resilient? Is it fragile? Is it achy or full of juiciness? How's your body? Letting your body feel felt, feel tuned into, feel accepted and loved just as it is, in whatever state it's in. And what's it like to rest and it's okay like this? And then feeling your breath. as it travels throughout the body, oxygen being brought to every single cell. How's your breath right now? And can you allow your breath to feel felt, tuned into? And the simple yet vital act. And then with your next exhale, let your chin come down to the chest. And if you're lying down, you might want to come to sit up. Gonna taking really slow circles, slower than you normally circle. That willingness to feel the neck. Feel from the neck down into the shoulders, the upper back, the chest. That willingness to feel where it's flowing, where it's crunching, and where it's stuck. And offering this movement as a gift to your neck and throat. And letting the slowness of this movement help you slow down to the pace of the body, not the speed of the mind. Slower, embodied movement. And the next time your chin comes to the chest, let it pause there, breathing into the back of the neck. Feeling the difference from stillness after the movement. And then start to roll the other way. What's it like in this direction? If there's a tendency to speed up the circling, notice that and see if it's okay to slow it down more. Moving with this utmost attentiveness and care. Gifting each rotation to the body. One more circle. At the end of the circle, letting the chin hang to the chest, shoulders relaxed, spine long, legs grounded. Then float your head back up. The same love for the shoulders. Circle slowly the shoulders. Big, delicious, slow circle. With that wonderful curiosity, how much throughout the body do you feel it? One more circle. At the end of this circle, and with the shoulders squeezed up quite awkwardly up to the ears. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing into the neck, tops of the shoulders, and then circle the other way. I keep going from front stroke to back stroke or vice versa. Visualizing the internal body being free and fluid, where tissues can slide with ease over each other, melting away any fuzz, any felt. Encouraging an inner lightness. One more circle. And then again, ending with an awkward squeezing the shoulders up to the ears, and then making the arms relax because we're going to drop the shoulders, but you want the arms not to bang on the floor. So you can rest them on your lap maybe. And then with an exhale, just shoulders drop. What's that like? And then reach the arms up, and you come to the charlottas, circling the hands around. And this is where I really love it because I don't see all faces, but I just see the hands waving around. So we can wave to each other from one living room to the next, across continents and oceans. And as we circle in our wrists and help the energy flow there, where those of you who like to be visual, you can like just spreading happy vibes around. Yeah, as I said, from one living room to the next. And then circle the other way. And then send them also off to the lovely Charlotta that they're named after. So anyone you want to send goodness to, a little metta wrist rotation, send off wishes of happiness, wishes of connection. And then we'll shake it out. Shake the wrists, shake the shoulders, shake the elbows. If you want, if it's okay for your neck, you can shake the head. Vigorous. Whew. Getting rid of what needs getting rid of. And in the spirit of, I love you, body. Wow. Here, let me help you get rid of this stuck energy. Let me help free things up from the inside out. A little bit more. And then release. What does this feel like? And we'll do the Sufi circles. So some organ loving, as you're doing your Sufi circles, in the spirit of loving our bodies, this class. I often talk about these self-massage. See this as, I'm rubbing you, lovely liver. I'm squeezing you and helping you. Yes, you too, kidneys at the back here. Here's some nice stretching and compression. And then our stomach and spleen on the left side. And our intestine. A love swirl. Honoring. And then let the swirl come to a stop. And swirl the other way. And it's completely dazzling what each organ is doing for us. The complexity and interconnectedness. Yeah, feel free to like soak that in and like, wow, each and every one of our bodies are amazing. A couple more, I love you, amazing body, Sufi rolls. And then let the Sufi rolls spiral smaller and smaller, smaller. Like you're grounding further in the earth at the same time from the crown of your head, further in the sky. So you're grounding and lengthening at the same time. Eventually coming to stillness. And noticing how this feels after rotating the neck, the shoulders, the wrists, after shaking it out and swirling the torso. What's your connection to your body right now? What feedback is your body offering you? And we'll come into our first longer held yin pose. We'll do butterfly in 3 directions. So if you want, you can be sitting on a cushion to help tilt the pelvis forward. The long butterflies, the feet not too close together, let them slide ahead. The first one will go straight, and then the second one, right from it, will go off to the side. I'll show you from the front. And when you go off to the side, you can either, I like to keep both hands down. I get a really nice stretch along the side, but for other people, they need to bring the arm up. So you have to see what works for you. So first, classic butterfly, feet together, pelvis tilted slightly forward, round your back. We'll hold it for 2 minutes. You can rest your head in your hands or down in the fists. The target here is the stretch along the back of the spine, and the bonus is the inner thigh stretch. So finding an appropriate shape and then melting into it. Letting the face be at rest, soft and hanging. And what's it like to slow down into stillness? And from here, walking your hands over towards one knee. So if I go towards my left knee, the target area is the right side of the body. And then feel for yourself, is it more effective or effective enough to have both hands down, the head hanging? Or to get a side body stretch, do you need to lift up the right arm? Either with the arm up or hanging over the knee. Side body stretch, really coming into the ribs. And you can focus here on the inhale and feeling. So I'm over my left knee, so I can stretch in the right ribs. And when I breathe in, I can feel my lung into the stretch and this sliding of the different fascial layers around the lungs and the ribs. So see if you can feel that in your body. Feel free to take deeper inhales. Tongue relaxed, jaw soft. Breathing and feeling. And then take your time to walk the hands and torso over to the other side. Each side is different, so what do you need on this side? Do you lean over the knee, or is it more effective to bring one arm over? Side body is the target area. And the head's welcome to hang or rest on anything. No strain in the neck. And feeling into the other lung and its connection to the ribs. And feel free to take a few deeper breaths to feel into that. Deepening your interoception, your ability to feel your body from the inside out. And the last part is you come back to the middle. So there we started. See how that feels. Another 2 minutes here. Resting your head either on the hands, the elbows bent, or on the fists, or a block, or your feet. Focusing here more on the exhales, on this complete surrender to gravity, to your body and the shape that it's in. And letting it be a surrender with care, with kindness, with love. And with an inhale, slowly pushing yourself back up. You can extend the legs out in front of you. Lean back for beach pose, lifting up the chest. Taking a deeper inhale after that forward bend, now in a back bend. And letting that inhale or these consecutive inhales be this invitation of freshness, of energy, freeness, health, and vitality. With incredible respect for your body. And lifting up out of beach pose and coming to lie on your back. See what it's like now, just to surrender completely. What stories does your body have to tell you right now? Or what images does it offer? Sensations, temperatures, tastes, or smells? Colors. There's so many different ways of knowing. And we explore more and offer more baby bridge breaths. Bend the knees, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, arching, exhale, flat. That gentle minimum movement. Letting the breath be slow and even. Consciously linking attention to breath to movement. 2 more. And pause. Bring your feet wider than hip distance apart for the windshield wiper twist. So as wide as they're willing to go. And let the knees fall one side and back up and over to the other side. So back and forth, your windshield wipers. Linking it to your breath. Offering the movement as a gift to the body. That curiosity, does each one feel different? So noticing any time you go onto automatic pilot and you're just going through the motion. Letting the slowness of this class invite you to let every move be a new event. A new possibility to feel, to connect, to appreciate. One more each side. Maybe 1.5, depending on where you started, so you've done both sides even. Rest back, center. Feeling the difference from movement to stillness. Feel the connection of your body to the ground. And come into the bridge breaths. Arms beside you. Ground the feet, lift the hips up. And exhale, roll down again. So gently, you don't have to come up to your most extreme height. It feels like a suitable range of motion. Each movement a gift, an offering, a chance to discover and feel. Inhale, you lift. The exhale, you release down. 5 more. And after this one, relaxing down, pausing, feeling, allowing. And hug both legs in towards you. Squeeze them really tightly, as much as they're willing to be squeezed. So there's a lot that you're offering here. There's the squeezing in the belly, so another massage for the organs. There's also the stretch along the back of the sacrum and the lower back. There's also possibly a stretch, either the front of the thighs and shins, or even the back of the thighs. Let the arms work a little bit here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bear hug yourself into the shape. And then soften the arms and come into circles. And some people like to hold the knees when they're circles. I prefer not. So see what works best for you. Little circles or big circles, but keep them slow. Stay attentive. Circle the other way. Caring for the body and everything the body shares with you. See yourselves, you and your body, as team players. Team you. And then pause and hold the legs gently. You don't have to squeeze so hard unless you want to. Release the left leg, the foot will be on the mat, or you can straighten the leg out. Circle the right foot around. Again, these joint rotations. Great way to help the energy flow through the body without getting stuck in the traffic jams of these narrower joints. And circling the other way. And the foot be still. And circling the bent right leg, either holding on to the knee or not. Massaging, feeling into the right hip. And circling the other way. Tender care. And pausing, holding behind the leg, and straighten your leg up towards the ceiling. Stay bent, go to straight, whatever helps you find an effective but not painful stretch along the back of the right leg. A few times pointing and flexing the foot, feeling that reverberate down to the shin and calf. And letting the foot be still. Few breaths here. Breathing into whatever's here. Releasing. Pausing, feeling. What's the difference from the one side to the other? And hugging the left leg in. The right leg can stay straight, or you can bend if that's better for your back. Circle the left foot around. Love for the left foot, the left ankle. Circle the other way. Does that make any difference which way you circle? And the foot pause. And then circling the bent leg. So of course you can do this and think about something else. You can tune away and it can become just a mechanical movement. And in itself, there's benefit. But there's so much more if you let your attention seep into the movements. This is this interoception that we're building where we're stimulating these nerve endings in our body. We're reconnecting, rewiring. Circle the other way. And this gives us then more embodied presence, a more felt sense of where we are in space and time. And through that, there's just more ease, more groundedness, happiness. So not letting it be a mechanical, automatic pilot movement, a curious discover each and every move. Pausing, holding behind the leg. And then straightening the left leg back up. So, delighting in the stretch, in any sensations, the back of the left leg. Point and flex the foot. And let the foot be still and breathe into the stretch. To gently hug the left leg closer to your torso. The shoulders are soft, back of the neck is long, throat is soft. Breath is smooth. And then release. How do you feel now? What do you feel now? Is it possible to delight in your body in this moment? Just as it is, this body of yours keeping you alive as best as it can. And then hugging the knees towards you, let the knees go wide and reach for the feet for happy baby. And it can be a still happy baby or a playful, curious happy baby. And so I'm finding myself a lot these last few weeks just turning to my body and going, I love you, body. Even in those moments where it hasn't been feeling well, there's been that compassion then, like, I love you, body. You're working so hard and I know it's hard. Thank you. Thank you for your hard work. So tuning into your body, is there any body parts that have been working extra hard for you lately? And can you offer them your gratitude? If you've been typing lots to the computer, then gratitude to the fingers, to the shoulders, to the eyes. whatever activities you've been in. A couple more breaths of gratitude in these still or playful, happy babies. And then release. Feeling the rebound. If you can, delighting in the rebound. And roll over onto your belly. See what this is like. Legs, whatever distance works for you. Arms, any position. Forward on the ground or cheek or chin. And then some curious back bending here. Lifting up your head, looking around. Feeling what it's like to come into the back bend. And then seeing how far up does it work for you. Do you want to wag your tail or swing your legs? So, could be little movements or big movements. Let them be curious. Feel how your breath flows. Maybe you want to bring a little yang into it and lift up without the help of your hands with some superhero flying. Maybe you don't. And then release down, pause, feel. We'll come into 2-minute back bend. So you can choose how far you want to come up on the elbows or just right on the forearms. Or if we're only holding it 2 minutes, maybe some of you want to come all the way up into seal. Your body, honor it. And then when you have your back bend, see if you can rest in it passively. Buttocks relaxed, belly soft. You can sink in the shoulders or push the ground actively away. The head can be up or down. And taking your time to slowly come on out. Pause until the rebirth. And go back onto your back. For a lying twist. Bend the knees, fold them over to one side. Roll your shoulders back away from you. Feel free to put a cushion between or under your legs or behind your back shoulder. This relationship, hips one way, shoulders the other. And then, it's nearing the end of the class, so let it be a comfortable twist. And I tend to have a calming effect on the mind, so you can let your mind wander here. You can let your breath freely flow. You can let your body feel supported by the ground, by the shape, by awareness. Gently coming out and over to the other side, bringing any blocks or cushions with you for the other side. Adjusting the twist to work for your body, to meet its needs in this moment. And then when you have the twist, settling into it. And gently twisting out, hugging your legs briefly in. And release the legs and come into Shavasana. That invitation to fully let go. And the spirit of kindness, appreciation to this miraculous body you are born into. Letting your body delight in hearing this, that it's miraculous, it's appreciated, that it's wanted and loved just as it is. Connecting with your breath, allowing your breath to deepen, and through the deepening of the breath, begin to stretch, bend, ease your body back up to sitting. And notice what it's like at the end of class. Breathing into this body you have. And if you like, bring the hands in front of the heart. And exhale, bow to you, to your body, heart, mind. Celebrating yourself just as you are. And then bowing to life with gratitude, celebrating life just as it is. Namaste.